Yo, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite boy XFPK back again with another one. Yo, guys, we totally smashed phase one. Come on, say with me. We totally smashed phase one. It was actually surprising to me because I didn't actually expect to pass phase one in 2 days. I literally passed this account in 2 days. And you know the funniest part of all, I started with 3% drawdown. My first trade was a loss, and I risked 3% on that trade. It was so heartbreaking seeing myself in a 3% loss just starting this challenge. But you know how your boy does all this thing. I know that is XFPK. I'm going to trade the way I'm going to trade, and I'm going to be back. And that's why I came back, passing the accounts, making above 8% on this account. You know what? Let me not even talk too much about how I made the 8%. Let me show you instead. So right now, I'm going to be taking you to my system, and I'm going to be showing you what I did to pass this account, how I traded to pass this account, how I trade on a normal day, the XFPK style that made me to pass this account. I'm going to be showing you all. So right about now, let me take you to my system and show you what I'm talking about. Hop in. Yo guys, welcome to my system, and I'm going to be showing you the evidence of me passing this phase one 5k account that I bought on Monday, no, on Tuesday actually, about 3 days ago. I actually passed this account in 2 days. I passed this account in 2 days. And funny thing about this account is that I actually started with a 3% loss. I didn't start with the win. I started with a 3% loss, and it took me 3 trades in general to actually pass this account. Started with a 3% loss, and in 2 days, I was still able to pass the account. Made 8%. I actually made more than 8%. I think I made 8 point something percent. 8.43% is what I made. Look at it right here. I made this 8.43% within 2 days, passing phase one. This is what I've been talking about. Now I'm going to be showing you the trades and what I did to actually pass this phase one. Let me head over to my trading view to show you how I did it. So my first trade, I wouldn't need to explain that because it's just going to take a lot of our time. But my first trade was a loss. It was a trade I believed in a lot, that was going to go well for me. But unfortunately, you know how the market behaves now. It did what it was meant to do, and it stopped me out. And I was okay with that. I was cool with that. That's just 3% loss, and I took that loss with my full chest. But after that, I took that loss on Tuesday. I took that loss on Tuesday trading AU. But on Wednesday, I traded EU. And this is the reason why I traded. I had two trades on EU actually. I had two trades on EURUSD, and those trades were sell because the market is actually selling on EURUSD. Let me show you. That's why it's important to know how to do your top down analysis. In general, the market is buying. It's actually bullish right now. The market is actually bullish right now. You can see. I was expecting the market to break to come down to this particular range. So I decided to sell the market because the market is already giving evidences of sales. This is the 4 hours time frame. You can already see this is a double top that formed. This is a double top that formed. Sorry, let me get this thing out of the way. This is a double top that formed. Clear as day. A double top. A sign of a double top is reversal to the downside. I was like, okay, this is a reversal to the downside. We had a break of structure right here. Very simple break of structure right here. Indication that the market is actually going down and not moving up for now. And where would the market be heading to? Probably down here. I was like, okay, since the market is heading down here on the 4 hours, it's showing me that the market is actually shooting down right now. What am I meant to do? Am I meant to wait for the market to do all the action before jumping in? No. I figured out that we're having lower lows and lower highs. You can see lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower high. You can see. Look at another lower low right here. So everything is indicating that the market is actually shooting to the downside. As XFPK that I am now, I had to scale down to my normal 15 minutes. I trade with the 15-minute and 5-minute a lot. I don't really use the 1 hour. I only use the 4 hours daily and 1 hour to check the direction of the market. But my entries are actually based on the 15 minutes. But on Wednesday, I mean, my entry was actually 5 minutes. It was a 5-minute entry. And I trade London session, most time London session, and I trade breakouts. That's what I do. That is what XFPK is all about. We are trading breakouts. We are not wasting time trying to do different kind of things. We trade breakouts and we make our profits. That is how I've been doing it. So fast forward to when the time came for my London session. I was waiting for this particular setup. I already know the direction of the market and I know where the market is heading to. This is on the 5 minutes. This is the general view of it, of the market. I was just expecting a break of structure within the London session, and this is what I was waiting for.
Now there was another trend line right here, and that is how I caught my first trade. That is how I caught my first trade. This is how I caught my first trade. Let me delete this one so that you can understand it better. We had first touch, second touch, third touch. And this particular first touch, second touch, third touch before the whole break of structure is not something that I just like saw and I just entered like that. Let me show you why I believed in that side. Let me show you why I believed in that side. I believed in that side so much because it reversed back to this place. Remember, I told you it was creating lower lows and lower highs. So this place was a marked out session. I forgot to mark it out for you guys. It was a marked out section actually. So this place was a zone that I was expecting the market to reverse into and give me a reaction from. After the market reversed into that place, I went up straight to my 5 minutes. Went straight to my 5 minutes. I did not waste my time. That is what XFPK does. We don't waste time in this place. Went to my 5 minutes, saw a break of structure. You don't just enter from any zone and believe that the zone will go your direction or go your way immediately. No, you have to find something. Saw my break of structure, trend line break of structure actually. First touch, second touch, and third touch. Went up, broke the structure, and then I pulled out my point of interest. Sorry, let me delete the block so that you can see it well. Pulled out my point of interest from here. People might say, oh, this is SMC style. This is I use technical analysis and also apply some rules from SMC also. So I got this my first trade from here. My entry was here. With my stop loss above here. Went for a 1:3. Sorry. Went for a 1:3. That was the first trade. And on this trade, I risked 2% on this trade. This particular trade, I risked 2%. So I made 6% on this trade. Remember, we were down 2%. I was down 3%, I mean, before 3 point something percent actually. So I made 6% on this trade. And I already know the direction of the market. I know where the market was heading to. I know where it's going to. So as the market gave me my 1:3, it was remaining the second trade, and this is how I entered the second trade. I know the direction of the market. I know where the market rejected from, waited for another XFPK confirmation. To be honest, I just make things simple for myself. I don't really complicate matters. To be honest, I don't really complicate matters. Waited for another break of structure. This was a break of structure. Pulled out another point of interest. This was the second point of interest that I pulled out right here. It was around here that I pulled out the second point of interest. That okay, if the market is going to reverse, it's going to reverse to this candlestick side, because that was the last place of action. The market almost touched me and went down, reversed back up, and came back and tested this point. And I entered the trade from there with my stop loss above. But I put my stop loss way above here because I didn't trust the way the market reversed. I needed breathing space. And I went for another 1:3. And this is how I caught the two trades that actually helped me to pass the account. Risked another 2% on this second trade and made another 6%. So in general, I actually made about 12% from two trades and I lost 3 point something percent. Calculating both of them together, you already know I already passed the account 8%. And that is what led to the result of this. It's what led to this result, 8%. Simple, neat, and nice. Pass your phases without wasting time. Don't be I don't really advise people to be risking 0.5% for your phase one especially. You can do all those things in phase two, but phase one you are not meant to be risking 0.5%, even 1% most times. You can start with 1%, but don't allow your risk to be static on 1% because you will only be wasting your time. You might not end up passing that account. I'm not going to lie to you, and that's why I risk big most time when I get the opportunity to. That's why you need money for multiple accounts, because if you have money for multiple accounts, you'll be able to risk big. Even though you are going to lose the account, you might pass the second one. Everybody might call it risky, but that is the only way you can pass in this place. And this is how I passed my phase one 5K challenge from Funded Next.
So guys, as you can see, I'm done with phase one of the Funded Next 5K challenge that I bought, and I'm actually waiting for the phase two. I actually passed this account in 2 days, and I need 5 minimum trading days before I can get my phase two account. So apparently that is what I am waiting for right now. And once I can get the phase two account, and you know your favorite boy will get that account. Once I get that account, I'm praying that I'm able to replicate the same thing on this account, because you know this is the forex market. Anything can happen at any time, but at the same time, if you know what you are doing, everything can go well for you. So if you like my videos and you like what I do in general, you like how I trade, and you like what I just did, Please kindly subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and comment on my videos. It's not going to cost you anything actually. If you like content like this, it's only going to encourage me to do more and show you guys more. So like my video, comment on my video, and subscribe to my channel. It's your favorite boy XFPK signing out. You already know.